Hey guys, what's up? It's Rain. Today is December 19th of 2021, and it is time to bring the abundance train all the way home. I'm finally back in town for the majority right now to at least bump out some super fast uploads. I'll tell you guys though, once January 1st hits, I'll be like back to it's actually going to start being daily uploads because college basketball season will be full go for me as well. So it's super lit. It's super hype. I'm super excited today. Obviously, with all the COVID shit going on, we give prayers and, wish for speedy and fast recoveries for everybody. Silver lining on the bright side, at least we get football almost every day this week. So without further ado, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe in this video. I will never make out paper picks any of this bullshit. All that I ask is that if you get any value from this video, please send it to your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Let's get the show on the road right now. All right, y'all, coming in hot. Okay, so quick public service announcement, PSA off the rip. So the first game I'm going to be talking about, literally as I'm recording this today, I just realized that it already got moved to Tuesday, okay? So I'm still going to dive in on it, and you guys will still get a video on Tuesday of the Washington football team Eagles, I believe, who plays there. But for the Rams Seahawks, I'm going to tell you guys what you should lock in right now, even though it's on Tuesday. Then also I have a very, very strong bet at the end as well. That's going to be for today as well. So I do recommend you highly lock this in, though, that I'm going to tell you right now. All right, so you have the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Line is about plus minus 6.5, over under 45.5. And you know what? The COVID bug is back. And again, we wish a fast and healthy recovery to all that have been affected by COVID-19. And we love you guys so much. Now, the Rams host the Seahawks on Tuesday night, and the Rams are going to be without 18 players. 18 players. Now, this could change because they get to test every single day before the game. But regardless, this ought to tell you how confident I am in this pick still. So the Rams are going to be without 18 players due to COVID. On the bright side, though, not a single one of those players is a starter. Not a single one besides Jalen Ramsey, who was already out previously for the last matchup they had against the Cardinals, where they were able to play exceptionally well, especially on defense. And then Tyler Higbee, who's tight end, which Tyler Higbee is a very solid tight end for them. But, tight end's one of those roles where if you're not like fucking Zach Ertz or Darren Waller or Travis Kelce, if you're not like a crazy dynamic speed demon receiver in a 6'7" frame, 245, 260, whatever the fuck, it's not going to make that much of a difference next man up kind of a thing. So the Seahawks, on the other end, though, have still yet to impress me at all this season. And with COVID, they will now be without Tyler Lockett and Jamal Adams, okay? So ultimately, this, in my opinion, is a very good sell opportunity on the Seahawks. They are coming off a 33-13 win against the Texans, right? Which, okay, it looks impressive on paper, but again, it's the fucking Texans, and they're atrocious this year. And then prior to that, they have a 30-23 win over the 49ers. And in my opinion, I still think the 49ers are overrated as fuck. I really do. They're up, down, they're all around. Their offense is like a fucked up car. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You just pray to God that, if you have money on that car, that it's going to get you to your fucking job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, the thing that really sold me on this bet, though, is that these two teams have already played earlier in the season. We actually bet on the Rams prior to that and made a fuck ton of money prior to that. And they played in week 5. And in week 5, the Rams won 26-17 in a very good matchup. And, since then, though, Stafford has built so much more chemistry with his newfound team. Yeah, right? And the Seahawks now are going to have a banged up Russell Wilson still with that finger, a very depleted backfield without Chris Carson and whatever the other guy, Austin some shit, and no Tyler Lockett, right? So if you're giving me Rams minus 6.5, I mean, that's the easiest bet of the week. I'm telling you, I expect this by game time to end up at minus 8.5, especially after some of the Rams depth gets more cleared from COVID. But I'm already locking in 2 units right now. Rams minus 6.5. I love that bet. First bet of the day. Lock it in. Load it. All right. Now this one right here. Sometimes I get a little nervous. When a bet looks so fucking good that I'm like, okay, am I really about to put this much money down on it? And the answer is yes, I am. So what we have here right now today is a teaser. Now this teaser is all that I'm taking for Sunday action. And I have it actually set up so this teaser is 2 1 o'clock games, 1 4 o'clock games, so that way you take the profit of it and then divvy it up a little bit for the primetime night game. So if you're not following me on Twitter, twitter.com/RaynBets. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I put all my college basketball picks and my NFL picks out there as well for you guys too. So make sure you guys follow that. All right, so I am taking, now it also depends on your sportsbook, okay? I personally use DraftKings Sportsbook. I use DraftKings Sportsbook because their profit boost and all the crazy shit they have on there you can't beat it. You really can't fucking beat it no matter what. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, what I'm telling you guys right now is I took a 10-point super teaser. It's a 10-point super teaser, all right, for minus 120 odds, okay? You're going to take the Bills -4. You're taking the Bills -4 against the Carolina Panthers. The Bills are at home, by the way. All right. Love that. That's fucking free to me. You're taking the Cardinals at -2.5 at the Lions. That's fucking free to me as well. And then you're going to be taking the Cowboys -1 at the Giants. All right. That's it. -120 odds. I have 4 units on that. I'm fucking very confident. Like, I am insanely confident with that bet. It's honestly, I had to talk myself out of not putting like $2,000 on it. I really did. And I was like, no, be responsible. You know what? You got to chill. You know, it's not a primetime game. You know, I have rules for myself. But yes, I absolutely love that bet. I mean, Dallas, I'll give you a quick breakdown on each one. Dallas is starting to get red hot. I expect a massive day for CeeDee Lamb as well. So if you guys are looking at player props, that's definitely a good guy to look at. Dallas is definitely starting to heat up, right? This is going to be their 3rd away game in a row, their back-to-back conference matchup. They just beat New Orleans when New Orleans was looking pretty good. They beat Washington. Washington was looking pretty good. And they've basically shit on the Giants, you know, throughout this entire season thus far. And the Cowboys have been spread covering machines. If you've had money on Dallas, they've pretty much covered, let's see, they have covered 9 of their last 11 games. 9 of their last 11 games. They're spread demons, and Vegas still doesn't have a view on them yet. But I honestly think the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contender team. Straight up. If they can just keep Dak healthy and kind of get that O-line back to that strong foundation that it is, they're going to dominate. You know, I think they dominate all the way into the postseason. Also, then the next one we're going to be looking at too, and that one too, is the Cardinals. I mean, this is a great sell. I mean, this should be like -16.5 in my books. Kyler Murray had a fucking atrocious game that made them actually lose against the Rams when they probably should have won against the Rams. 4 turnovers, all in the red zone, including 2 4th-down turnovers and then 2 picks in the red zone as well for Kyler Murray. So it was tough day regardless for them. But you know, against the Lions secondary, who has just gotten absolutely fucking abused by the passing game all season, I do expect Kyler Murray and the Cardinals to go ape shit. And then last but not least, the Buffalo Bills. It's postseason time. It's postseason time. The Bills are only 7-6. You know, it's time for them to show up or show out. They just lost a close matchup to the Patriots, and they just lost a very close matchup to the Bucks, right? I mean, there's so much fuel in the fucking fire for this team to absolutely shit on this god-awful Carolina team that, I mean, fuck, they might win by 21. And we have noticed, especially that Carolina's coming off a loss to Atlanta, right? That's my favorite thing. And prior to that, let me tell you Carolina's last 3 games. Lost to Atlanta, blowout to Miami, they got blown out, lost to Washington. That right there ought to tell you that the Bills should absolutely shit on this team, because the Bills, they don't hold back, and they are very good at covering spreads, especially in situations where they're favored, right? They already beat when they were -13.5 against the Jets, they won 45-17, easy cover. When they were -10 against the Saints, they won 31-6, easy cover. When they were -10 against Houston, they won 40-0, easy cover. And to top it off too, when they were -14.5 against Miami, they still covered 26-11 in the 0.5. So overall, when the Bills have been heavy favorites this season, they cover every time. So Rain, why are you taking these instead of taking, you know, the normal bets in a regular parlay then? Honestly, I probably would take the normal parlay, but I do think there's been a lot of crazy, wacky shit going on in the NFL as of lately. So I'm just going to chill. I'm not going to get greedy. I'm all about the peace, love, positivity, abundance. So I'm taking Bills -4, Cards -3.5, Cowboys -1, 10-point teaser, -120 odds for 4 units. All right, that's going to wrap it up, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all to death. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Show this shit to your homies. And like always, let's make it rain. Peace.